Most buyers don't know there are 3 FHA rules that can kill a house hacking deal, not at the offer stage, not during inspection, at closing. After you already given notice at your apartment. FHA loan limits change for 2026. That part works in your favor, but the rules that catch people off guard haven't changed, and most buyers never find out about them until it's too late. I'm Thomas Collins, founder of Shift Rich. I bought my first property on a working income using FHA. I help teachers, nurses, and first responders do the same. I made a mistake in my first year. Didn't respect the reserve requirement, let my cash get thin, and a $2,200 furnace repair felt like a crisis it shouldn't have been. I'm putting this video together because that kind of stuff is avoidable if someone just tells you up front. Here's how deals die. Someone finds a duplex or a triplex they want. They think they're pre-approved. Sometimes they actually are. They go into contract, they're picking out furniture, it's somewhere in underwriting, a requirement surfaces that nobody explained to them. The self-sufficiency test. The way rental income counts towards your debt to income. The owner-occupancy timeline. The deal falls apart. Earnest money is at risk. They walk away thinking the strategy doesn't work. It does, but the rules are specific and you have to know them before you're under contract, not after. Down payment threshold. 3.5% minimum with a 580 credit score or above. Between 500 and 579, you're at 10% down. Below 500, FHA won't lend to you under current guidelines. If your score is under 580, fix that first. The property search can wait, and it should. 2026 FHA loan limits for multi-unit properties. FHA adjusted these every year. For 2026, the baseline limits in standard cost markets are 2 units, $680,800, 3 units, $823,050, 4 units, $1,022,450. High cost of counties go higher. Look up your specific county before you assume a number. Don't guess. Owner occupancy requirement, non-negotiable. You move into 1 unit within 60 days of closing. You stay for at least 12 months. This isn't a formality. Lenders verify it. You can't purchase a triplex with FHA, rent all 3 units, and call it done. You live in 1 unit, that's the deal. The self-sufficiency test. Triplexes and fourplexes only. This is the one that surprises people. For a 3-unit or 4-unit property, FHA requires that 75% of total market rents across all units, including the one you're living in, meets or exceeds your monthly mortgage payment. The rent schedule comes from the appraisal. Some properties pass easily, some don't. Run the math before you fall in love with the property. Duplexes bypass this test entirely. That's one more reason they're usually the right first move. Debt to income. FHA allows a front-end debt to income up to 31% and back-end up to 43%. Some lenders will go to 50% with strong compensating factors. In a multi-unit, FHA lets you count 75% of the appraised rental income from the non-owner units as qualifying income. That often moves the debt to income in your favor significantly. Employment and income documentation. 2 years of steady employment in the same field. W-2 income is the cleanest documentation you can hand a lender. Pay stubs, W-2s, sometimes 2 years of tax returns. Moving between employers in the same field, one school district to another, one hospital to another, typically isn't a problem. What creates issues, employment gaps, income that drop year over year, or mixed W-2 and self-employment income. Stable W-2 workers with a clean paper trail are exactly who FHA was built for. FHA mortgage insurance. Know your numbers. 2 layers. Upfront MIP, 1.7% of the loan. Rolled into the loan at closing. Annual MIP, roughly 0.55 per year. Paid monthly on a $250,000 loan. That's about $115 a month, built into your numbers when you're running the house hacking math. With less than 10% down, MIP stays for the life of the loan unless you refinance into a conventional once you've built enough equity. Details most people skip. The mistake I made in year 1 was the reserve account. I had enough to get into the deal. I didn't keep enough cushion after closing. 6 months in, I had a furnace issue that cost $2,200. Property work, income still covered most of the mortgage. I was stressed because I let my cash get thin. 3 things would have saved me that headache. A lender who actually closed FHA multi-unit deals before, an agent who done them, and 3 to 6 months of mortgage payments sitting in reserve after closing. Building the reserve before closing, not after. There's a link in the description to an FHA loan limit lookup tool. Check your county limits right now. Take about 30 seconds. The Smart Home Buyers Playbook is also there. It's $39 and it walks you through the full picture. What to have ready before you talk to a lender, how to read the numbers on a multi-unit deal, and what to look for in an agent actually done these. Subscribe, new videos every week. You've waited long enough.